William had a condition called Arts syndrome. We actually did not know about it when he was born. Everything seemed normal at first. When he was 7 months old, he got RSV and pneumonia and ended up in the hospital. Basically, he was in the hospital about every 3 months after that. He had very weak lungs, and when he would get sick, it's like his body would attack itself, so he would lose some function. So when he was 7 months old, he lost his hearing. By the time he was 6, he really couldn't see much at all. He could see shapes, and his legs did something called scissoring. So he was in a walker, but his legs would cross over themselves, and he really didn't have control over it, and so he would trip and fall a lot. And William did not have a catch reflex. So his physical therapist suggested that we come out here and try, and just to see if it would help him. Her main goals were to help him with core strength and to help him stop scissoring. When we came out for his evaluation, which was a 20-minute evaluation, and he didn't even spend 20 minutes on the horse, but he did not scissor walking to the car. And we were shocked.
I know my heart's desire is to help people. I had horses at the time, and I was using them in my husband's cattle operation. I was breeding some, but it was all for me. And I'm a physical therapist by profession, and so those two things just kind of fell together. So the start was 2 horses, 4 riders. We've grown from one program that served children. That particular program is called Williams Walk, serves children 3 to 18. And then we have Trailblazers, which is a program for, I guess you'd call them at risk. Then we have the Veterans Program. And you know, it's very similar to Trailblazers. It's veterans that a lot of them are struggling coming back from combat and sometimes just being in the military. And then the 4th program is a literacy program. It's done a little differently. It's all about instilling the love of reading in children. It's a pretty awesome program, and it's helped put the right path in a lot of people's faces.
My name's Ronnie Lester. I lived in a little town called Oaktaw, just south of Muskogee. I was in the Air Force from 74 to 77. I totally 100% believe Xaro saved my life. I mean, there were times that even on all my medications, I didn't care whether I lived or not. I often thought death would make the pain go away. But now I see the things that some of these horses goes through, and they come up and all they ask for is just a little attention. You give them a little attention, they'll bond with you. They'll join up. They'll be one-on-one with you. They will become submissive, and you become a leader. It's just a feeling you just can't get anywhere else.
For us, you know, it was a way to give him freedom and mobility that he couldn't get somewhere else. He had a lot of limitations, and this was the thing that he could do that gave him freedom. And he loved riding. He passed away in 2015, which is when we renamed the core program. It's now called Williams Walk. The right path is freedom. Freedom from stress and disability and judgment and stigma and stereotype. It's freedom from the things that restrict us from achieving our best. And it helps us to become what we're meant to be